Hello, today's June 4th and number 33, and today's topic will be fascinating for us. Yeah, and today's topic is some features on TOEIC. Have you ever had a TOEIC? TOEIC is one of the biggest English tests in Japan. You know how there are a lot of English tests around the world, such as IELTS or TOEFL, or of course TOEIC. But like I said, TOEIC is one of the biggest English tests in Japan. So that's why I decided to choose this topic, and I decided to talk about it for everyone, to everyone. Anyway, let's get the ball rolling. And first things is all questions are multiple choice questions. I'm not sure you've already known, but TOEIC has 200 questions and divided two sections into listening section and reading section. If you want to do speaking test and writing test, you have to need to pay extra. I'm not sure how much it is, but from my perspective, maybe 5,000 yen, which is 40 US dollar, something like that. Yeah, and moreover, they're all multi choice questions. And sometimes it feels like TOEIC doesn't evaluate properly because, as I said earlier, TOEIC is multi choice question. So that's why even if you don't understand what audio says or what article says, you can mark a sheet randomly you can mark a sheet randomly even if you don't enough confidence. Speaking of which, when it comes to IELTS, yeah, yeah, we have to write a spell, and you need to listen carefully. Like animal, the answer is animal or animals, or if the answer is key or keys, something like that. But when it comes to TOEIC, we don't need to listen carefully because TOEIC is more choice questions. And number two, time is too short to finish all of questions. Sometimes that got me thinking, you can finish all of questions within 2 hours. Doesn't you know doesn't accurately measure your abilities, doesn't it? Yeah. And that might be someone who is going through the motions so that it has 2 hours to finish it. And number three, TOEIC can help us a lot when we apply to companies in Japan. Actually, like I said earlier, TOEIC is the biggest English test in Japan. So that's why if you want to go to big company, yeah, if you have high score like 900 score, yeah, actually, TOEIC is up to 909 scores. Yeah, if you had over 900 score, yeah, you might feel it's easier for you to enter the big company compared to you know compared to having 800 scores. Yeah. And there's some video, sometimes I watch the YouTube, and there's some videos, someone tell us how to achieve 900 score or something like that. And everyone that has high score try to make a money with TOEIC, like lecture things, because TOEIC has big demand in Japan. And I'll probably do that if I got a 900 score. You know, actually, I practiced TOEIC test, and my est my estimated my estimated score is just 900 score. Um, but you know, sometimes I think TOEIC is a just test, so that's why, even if I got a high score like over 900 score, doesn't necessarily mean I can speak in English very very well. But TOEIC is a sort of things that makes me motivate to learn English, because my a lot of efforts appear appear as score directly. So that's why I like to study TOEIC test sometimes. Of course, I like to speak in English like this. So I would say the most important things is to study English wisely. Yeah, it's okay to focus on speaking, and sometimes I need to focus on, you know, studying grammar or studying testings or something like that. That's it.